Are you capitalizing on your weaknesses? I know that's a strange question because we're so taught to play your strengths, and I believe in playing your strengths, but very often our greatest weaknesses become our greatest asset in our success, in our sense of fulfillment and happiness, and sort of flying at full wingspan and expanding to full greatness in life. And what I mean by that is, in my case, for instance, I always ask myself the question, and I ask others, how much of your life, what percentage of your life is being driven by how you look to other people? Now, if I'm honest with myself, fucking 80% of my life is driven by vanity. I am a vain fucker. Although you'd never guess it based on how I'm fucking dressed most of the time, but hey, today's game day, so it's Viking swag all the way. But if we think of my weakness as, what people think of me, and we so often hear the phrase, oh, you can't give a shit what people think of you. And to be very honest with you, I totally believe in that too. But there's this weird symbiosis between the two, not giving a shit, and yet I do care how people view me. It makes me fucking feel good. If I'm really honest, it drives my workouts, it drives my career, and so on and so forth. But here's the thing it doesn't do. I don't let my vanity squelch my authentic voice. And the difference between someone who is being run by their weaknesses and someone who is capitalizing on their weaknesses is that they're using them in tandem. That I'm going at, fine, you want to fucking look good to others, great. But is it squelching your own voice? Are you doing it at the detriment of your own soul? Or are you using that desire to look good as a horse to propel you forward that you're sort of riding along with, in conjunction with, in tandem with, in symbiosis with who you authentically are? One book that changed my life in that realm is a book called Ride the Wild Horses by J. Wallace Hamilton. Came out in like the fucking 50s or shit. And he's writing it in a religious context. I'm just stripping the religious language off it and thoughts off it. And it's simply taking what society might say are your greatest weaknesses and applying them, using them to accomplish great things for humanity. Come to your own fullness and greatness and to bring inner sense of fulfillment and peace. So are you capitalizing on your weaknesses, or are you running from them and trying to squelch them down? Have a kick-ass day.